This episode is proudly sponsored by 360 Gadget Africa, your top choice for premium tech gadgets, accessories, and smart home devices. From laptops to smartphones, game console, and so much more. They've got you all covered. Visit 360gadgetafrica.com or download their app to shop at great prices and enjoy fast, secure delivery right to your doorstep. Hey guys, welcome. It's Geek Maros once again, and today we are coming with another developers topic, and that is, did Ruby on Rails actually inspire Laravel? These are two beautiful frameworks that are built on top of a programming language, one which is Ruby on Rails and the other on PHP. I haven't worked on these two frameworks in the last couple of weeks. I saw some similarities and I felt like, did Ruby on Rails inspire Laravel? And that's why in this video, we're going to be taking a trip down the framework highway. Let's dive right into it. So before you start throwing all the PHP elephants and the Ruby gems at me, let's relax. This is a safe space. I'm not here to do an in-depth comparison. If you've actually worked with the two frameworks, you probably thought, hey, wait a minute. Laravel kind of feels like writing Rails, right? And this is because they have lots of things in common. And one of it definitely is the MVC approach of building things, which is leveraging on models, views, and controllers. All right, let's break it down. Laravel, the golden child of PHP, created by none other than Taylor Otwell back in 2011, a guy with a vision to make PHP elegant and, dare I say, fun. He wanted to take the headache of coding and bringing in some artistry. And Laravel comes with that sweet syntax sugar that makes even seasoned developers, like the OGs developers, when I say OGs, those who actually started with writing PHP back then, I think that has actually made PHP quite still big. PHP has always been big in the community, and Laravel kind of like gave it this leverage as the OG. And talking about another OG in the game, in the framework game, is definitely Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails is actually like one of the trendsetters of the MVC approach. And this amazing framework was created by David Heinemeier Hansson, also known as DHH. For those of us who follow him on Twitter, we know that, yes, he's someone with amazing opinions in the tech space. He's a great builder. When it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to tech, he's got a lot to talk about. And I've also benefited from his podcasts. I think I binge on his podcast almost on a day-to-day basis. So Rails came out swinging like, hey, let's stop reinventing the wheel every time we need to code or we need to build web applications. Rails actually came up with this, or it popularized the convention over configuration, and that has turned Ruby into a rock star that it is today. Both are frameworks that actually follow the MVC pattern, like I mentioned earlier, which is the model, view, and controller. And what does that mean for you? It means that you're building your application on a clean structure, less clutter, and your code base would be looking fresh like your new pair of Jordan you just copped. But here's the fun fact. Taylor Otwell, the creator of Laravel, has said it himself that he loved Rails, Ruby on Rails, and he saw what Rails was doing for the Ruby devs and thought, yo, we need this kind of energy in the PHP space, basically. And boom, Laravel was born. So things like migration, eloquent ORM, convention over configuration. So here's the thing. Inspiration is a beautiful thing. Rails set a standard and Laravel said, hold my coffee. Let's remix this for the PHP devs. And honestly, for those who have actually worked with the two frameworks, you would know that when it comes to building an MVP as fast as you can, give it to PHP and Rails devs. They know how to get things up and running with Laravel and also with Rails. And because some of these frameworks come with a lot of things out of the box, like authentication, being able to interact with your database, and a whole lot of developer experience that makes you just focus on what you want to do as a builder or as a developer, which is basically building stuff. So did Rails inspire Laravel? Yes, 100% yes. But Laravel took that inspiration and built something unique, vibrant, and powerful. It's not about copying, it's about innovating. A lot of people might come with the take that Ruby on Rails is not the most talked about framework on Twitter, like tech Twitter, I would say, or on the internet. But believe me, there are lots of companies who are building on Rails, and definitely the biggest you can talk about is Shopify, right? Shopify is actually built on Rails, and they've actually built on Ruby on Rails to ensure that they scale. And Laravel definitely built by lots of startups, used by lots of startups, and used by lots of amazing indie builders who want to scaffold and build stuff as fast as they can. Let me know in the comment section, are you Team Rails or Team Laravel, or you're Team both of them, like me? Yes, thank you for listening so far. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and click on the notification bell below so you get a notification when we serve a new hot takes or come up with a new episode. I am Geek Maras. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.